Next up we have Universe. Universe is a kind of interface, party interface replacer. It's way bigger than I will explain because I'm not a fan of this add-on. Now it has its perks. Some people love it, are completely gone from it. I feel kinda retracted from it. I don't know why. It's not really... The thing that I don't like is that the add-on is not up to date to showing the health. So when I'm PvPing, it's gonna show people like red or dark colors. Even though I have colors set up to show per class, it's gonna somehow show different colors, and I'm gonna keep thinking, oh shit, they're dead, because it's giving like a dark color or a red color. I don't know, it's something similar to what I'm used to, that people are dead, and they're actually not dead. They're like 99% health. They just took damage, and the add-on goes like, oh, panic, they take damage, dark or red, whatever color it was. It's been so long that I don't remember the color. Now what do I use the add-on for? Is for only one thing, and that's for the second boss in Finia Cloister compasses. It shows the stun, the 30-second club stun there, because there's no other way for you to see this buff except of being in vocal and listening to each other, or simply by coincidental seeing it on your chat or that in your interface that somebody's saying, help me, I'm stunned, puree me, blah blah blah. On this add-on it's gonna track that, so this add-on will show it in the buffs that that person has that debuff for 30-second stun and he needs a puree. Nothing else shows it, not even raid interface. Another annoying thing is that this replaces your party interface. You can still have it showing as well. So when you are in a party, I'm gonna invite this guy again, it's probably gonna hate. So you have these two, right? And that's quite annoying. So that's like overkill of information, and you can remove your party like this with this add-on, but I don't really like this one. It's like I'm not feeling it, and like I said, I'm only using it to track that debuff because it's good in tracking debuffs, and apparently it can do so much more, but I didn't really bother doing it. You can track it buffs as well, like cool buffs does, and like Addons is doing. As you can see, it can show all kinds of stuff, but it's not like specifying what exactly. It just shows special, show control, show movement and pairing, which is low and snare probably. But the width of the panels, the height of the panels, the cast distance is probably the distance. There you go. See here, these numbers shows the distance, as it is quite accurate in sync with the distance from Addons. That's what it does. It shows the distance there. Show arrow. It's gonna show an arrow of his direction, which is the same as the Addons is doing. As you can see, it's not really updating as fast as Addons is doing, and that's quite annoying as well. Not that it really matters, but I'm just giving it out there that it's not doing. So cast distance is also like the distance of showing it. It's the same thing as this doing. So you see that your party interface is graying out, and when you go close enough to him, which is probably 30, he becomes like visible, right? So look at this. We have 29. And we can still target him fine, and this as well. But then when you go 30 or more, look at these things. So, bam. So this one gets like this this bar showing that he's out of range, and here you can clearly see it's like transparency goes up. So that is what that does by cast distance. Now if you put 40 for example and save, it's gonna show this that it's not in range when it's 40. Why is this helpful? For example, classes that have healing abilities, especially as a healer, and their range healing and their heal abilities range is like 40, then you make it so that it's 40, so you know when people are too far that you don't have to target them and spam abilities that don't work. But most abilities are 40 for now, so I'm gonna keep it at are 30, so I'm gonna keep it at 30. Buff icon size is simply changing the size of the icons. When you have a debuff in the add-on, it's gonna be a certain size, and you can increase the size by changing this. Everything else is quite self-explanatory, it's like explained in the add-on itself. And I'm assuming specified buffs, you can simply add names of the buffs, which is the same thing as it does with cool buffs. You also just add the buffs there, and that's it. So that is really for Universe add-on. Like I said, the download will be in the description along with all the other add-ons. If you like it, then use it.